Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Astropill. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing more Contradiction. My throat is giving out. I've been playing for a very long time today because I am just really interested in what's happening next. I really want to finish the game because I feel like I could totally finish the game in just a couple episodes. Hopefully this one or the next one, we'll see. I feel really silly though because I asked something I think in the previous episode of whether morphine and opium were the same thing, and I had the Google page open and that I was looking it up, and it turns out morphine is a type of opiate. I'm sorry, I'm so unworldly, so bad with drug-related facts. I'm just really bad with this kind of thing. But that does raise an interesting point because when I was looking those up and like looking up allergies and stuff like that because of Simon, he says he's allergic to opiates, yet he tried morphine with Kate. Now, did he try that because he wanted to push himself to see how far he could, how far he could push himself to resist his, like, the effects of his allergy, you know, on the cusp of dying? Is that what he wanted? So I think that's something I could question him about. But I think it's strange that I need to go to him right now because the chief emphasized talking to Ryan about the check.
If you don't mind.
This seems kind of unrelated, but I did think about that, so I wanted to give it a shot. So let's see. What was it? So I'd have to look at the mirror room. So he and Kate took morphine, but he says he's allergic to opiates. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I know that now.
You took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
Yeah, so did you pretend to take morphine?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the
Valedictorian
group,
of the crazy people.
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
victim.
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual.
Oh, that's what's happening in the forest.
Boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Wow, this is convoluted. Okay, so Simon is just a puppet of theirs so that they can be blameless in all of this. All right, I'm guessing we gotta ask everyone about prime candidates now. And I still need to ask about the check, but I don't know how to approach that just yet. Okay, what do you know about this?
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon,
harsh.
to be honest.
Ouch.
Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Ah. Interesting. All right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So we're just gonna run around and ask everybody about prime candidates now? Okay, Rebecca, Ryan, and Paul. Okay. Hi. What do you think about getting students to kill each other?
A few more questions.
How do you feel
if you
about
don't
that?
mind.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peachy.
Peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback.
Just a little one,
Just business, Inspector.
Okay. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That sounds like something I could catch Ryan on. That sounds like something interesting. All right, Rebecca, what do you have to say about this whole business? Interesting that they pronounce it candidate, because I know we say candidate in the Americas, so they say
Couple
candidate.
more questions, if that's okay.
Okay. Prime candidate.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, is the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But
Mostly they aren't up to it.
The students or the
what happens
companies?
then?
They get sacked.
Huh.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay. How is this all gonna end? What is the climax leading up to? Is there gonna be some kind of like car gun chase? Boat jetty chase? That'd be awesome. If we had to chase people through
Few
the
more
boat on the
questions,
lake
please. Thank you.
in the middle of the night, that'd be fantastic.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector?
I sure am. Do I get a gold star?
Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Yeah, what is
Well,
it?
We have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly
Okay, but like what though?
and they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test
Yeah,
Kate, for
did you?
instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon.
Yeah,
haven't
you
I
wouldn't tell
really
us about
wouldn't
it.
trust Anything that Simon Thompson says.
Uh-huh.
You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives.
Wow, dude.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I didn't imply anything. Don't worry about it. Okay. Never asked Simon to test Kate, but Simon says he's just doing what he was told. No ulterior reason for giving Kate the money, and it was meant as a little incentive for her. Now, what is this all leading to? Best students become prime candidates. They get a very good job. But the students aren't tested, and he never asked Simon to do that. Simon's a liar! And he'd been trying to undermine him. What else has he said about Simon? He doesn't like Simon, we know that. He expressed a lot of distaste for him. But what else what can we put against each other? Can we call the chief for an update?
Probably be back
Chief,
later.
help me. I'm dying. Okay, cool. Knew it. Awesome. I'm wondering if we could find these contradictions without having to call the chief. Because the chief just kind of outlines what you need to focus on. Though, I'm not so sure he helped me this time around. That tip kind of led me astray. Telling me to ask Ryan first, even though I was supposed to ask Simon first. Wow, this is long.
Jenks, tell me what you know first, but this time I'm
Ooh.
going to tell you.
Really? Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test Kate to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch, the best Atlas student. The prime candidate gets an instant job on a fantastic salary as soon as they leave the course.
And how do they work out who's the best of the bunch?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, that's That's very interesting. I'll tell you what I know, shall I? That name they used to trade under, Third Eye. Turns out they were investigated 3 years ago over an allegation of physical
Whoa.
abuse. Torture, Jenks. Witness.
Oh my God.
And Atlas weren't charged?
There was nothing to charge them with. The witness inflicted the wounds herself. Witness said it was something called threshold testing, whatever that means. Go figure, as I say.
Is that thing Americans say?
About this.
Well, there's no point. They won't tell you anything, and it'll just put them on the defensive. Just keep chipping away at them. Try and find out what this testing involves. That's the best thing. Get something on them, and you'll be in a better position.
Right. Thank you, Chief.
Nearly there, Jenks.
Yeah, nearly there, boss. Okay. Okay. We gotta think this over. So we have to talk to the Rands, is what they're saying. I really feel like Ryan is the one we want to talk to here.
Things, please.
But it's something about the candidates and it's something about the methods. So it's gotta be these three, right? These three, oopsie, yeah, points. So for Paul, it doesn't really look like there's all that much. So it's gotta be Ryan. Right?
That's it for the time being.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a little time to look over Ryan's statements. See if I can't find something. Okay, coming back for a sec, just to drop some thoughts. Also, I didn't even react to the fact that people were all stabbing their hands back when they were Third Eye, so that's a thing that they were apparently doing constantly. Why that specific test? Why not puncture other parts of your body? Don't do that. But like, so it's just, people just, they're just like, stab your hands. See how far in you can stab your hand. There you go. Oh my god, dude, like, they're probably permanently damaging nerves in their hands. They need those. Christ. Okay. So, let's think. So, the mirror room, he's claiming it's not used for anything in particular, but I'm sure it's gotta be some sort of testing facility. So, maybe we can find something for that. Like, I feel like this is a lie here. Because especially because Kate and Simon were both in that room for testing. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna keep going with it. I just wanted to drop some of my thoughts. Wait, oh my god, you guys, I think I'm onto something. So I was just clicking through every single statement because I didn't think that the three were garnering me anything. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, but yet they're given money. So that's gotta be it, right? Maybe this'll, okay, meant as the thing. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500
Yeah, it counts.
as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So
That's
how
bribing.
often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Oh, sure.
Assessment.
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an
You just
exam
said you
or
don't
anything
test
like
them.
that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment.
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Okay, yeah, oh wait, how do I, does it add to that one? Oh, what was that other one that I clicked on? Was, they don't coerce people. Under this, okay. He gave Kate the money to test and assess her. And yet, students aren't tested. How do you explain that,
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate.
Yes. She was being tested because because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
Wow, he just
was
tossed
in the
that
running to be
alcohol.
prime candidate.
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask
He's
him
blowing
to
up.
push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
Oh god, the audio's clipping. Calm down,
if Simon
boy.
decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
God, it's clipping like crazy.
We had nothing to do with it.
Did we just get a confession out of him? Like Jinx?
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed.
Yeah.
It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Yeah, oh my god, he freaked the hell out. He is so guilty, but then he seems like such an obvious villain. Oh my god, it's already after midnight, so what's happening now? Oh my gosh, wonder what Paul thinks about prime candidates. There are also some things you haven't asked literally everybody about yet. Okay. Oh my god, we're hot on the trail. He just blew up. He practically confessed just now. So that's why he hates Simon so much, and that's why he
Ask about a
didn't
few more things,
want to
please.
talk about it. But Rebecca was trying to get him to talk about it. And that's kind of interesting because I feel like Rebecca would want to hide anything incriminating to, like, I know she doesn't care about her husband or the company that much, but I feel like that would implicate her reputation in general. So I find it interesting that she wanted him to talk about that, but he didn't want to talk about it because it would implicate his company. And it would seem like it would put him in a responsible position for her death. So.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
So what's going on?
No.
Oh, okay. That was really enlightening. I thought we were gonna get something really cool there.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We haven't really caught her on anything much. I mean, I guess she's kind of the least involved.
Couple more questions,
So
if
is
that's okay?
James not really involved either, I guess. I don't know.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you...
That
she
fool of a
was.
son.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
If they've got grudges
It
with
isn't
each
very
other, kill each
professional
other.
to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested.
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance.
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
I don't know, dude. Mirror room used for meditation. Kate was being tested for prime candidate. Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Nothing to the contrary for that yet. They don't use threshold testing, even though they totally do. There were students just destroying themselves in a terrible way in the forest just earlier. Students are not encouraged to hurt each other. That's obviously a lie, but how do I catch you in that?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh man, we're already nearing the end of the episode. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Paul thinks about prime candidates. Oh, and you also haven't asked Simon and Emma about stuff yet. Okay. Paul,
A few more questions,
what do you think about prime
please?
candidates? Wait, no.
Prime candidates.
The best of the bunch.
Hello, exit. Click to exit. Oh no, hold on.
And so
Was that a glitch in the
Be back
tips?
later on
I've
if
already
that's
asked him
okay.
everything. Why did it trick me like that? That's not very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and ask these two about prime candidates real quick. Or, well, Kate's prime candidateship before the end of the episode.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate.
No. No, she never talked about this.
Huh. That's interesting. For some reason, that seems like a lie, but I don't know. She didn't see her often. Nah.
Okay, that's
I
it for
don't.
now.
She wouldn't have to lie
Thank you.
about that, really. All right, Simon.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you
Ah,
found out that
okay.
Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react.
I'm not bothered.
Anyway, really, I'm not bothered.
I don't care.
I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
But unlike me, I have fantastic material for that. Huh.
Thank you.
All right,
Probably
I
back
think
later.
we've got maybe just about one more episode before we'll get to the finale. I don't know for sure. I mean, I've been saying that for the past, like, what, 5 episodes? What's our next step? So what does Paul... Okay, this is a glitch. I already asked him about that, so I guess I'll go talk to the chief. Okay, let's see if we can't wrap this up very soon. I will see you next time. This is Axis, over and out.